say a couple of things. I think Ankush has already changed his style in how he does SLTs. I think the one little thing we took away at the beginning, which was very tiny, but it has been very effective in our SLTs, was we did give way too many strategies for teachers. And then I'm sure they had no idea what to do when they walked away from those meetings. And so we fine-tuned that one little piece of the SLT into what is the one strategy that you're going to go try with this student that's, fairly complex, like maybe a tier 3 or even a 4. That you can try and do instead of giving them 10 ideas. So we refined, and even how you kind of run the meeting, I think is a lot more based on a collaborative response. So that has changed. And then another step we wanted to do, because I remember you and I had a discussion, because the continuum of supports.
Yeah.
And I think I challenged you a bit on it, and it was like, I don't get it. I don't like, because we did that drill down, a lot of creativity came from that, right? And so I said, well, what's stopping everyone from just going and looking on the sheet and pulling a strategy? And then when you so eloquently explained it, it made a whole lot of sense. And then when I thought back to our last meeting, my group, we did get stuck on one of the key issues and possible strategies. Like we kind of got stuck as a group. And then I was like, oh, okay, now I get this. And so I think what we're going to do in those first 3 days back is we are going to start the process of creating a continuum of supports for those tier 1, 2 kids around the SELs. I haven't totally got the vision, but we thought that'd be a really good thing to do to add to our meetings. That's our goal next year, to have a continuum of supports for probably the SELs.
Yeah.
That the teachers can refer and we can keep adding to as we come with more ideas.
And Zoe,
that's a big step for us.
yeah, you're really speaking to what, like, sometimes we'll have schools that will engage in understanding what is collaborative response. They'll see that continuum and go, oh, cool, I'm going to do that with my staff next week. Where we kind of say, no, step back, start the meeting structures, begin with, because eventually you want that people do exactly what you experienced of, we've hit a plateau, or the idea generation's not there. Then wouldn't it be great if we had a toolbox that we could refer to in those situations that could be constantly growing and refining over time? So again, it's that real intentional and thoughtful rollout, which I think is so, so important.
I liked how you also frame, like, the tier 1s are, what are the non-negotiables at your school?
Yeah, I like that.
Right. So that I think helped us frame and not make it this exhaustive list that teachers just get overwhelmed with, or you don't know where to start with. But it's like, what do we want to see in every classroom to address whatever the topic is for that? So I think that really helped frame how to personalize it to our school instead of make it a general document.
Join us again to continue to build your own capacity and leading collaborative response in your context.